Hi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your host Nazar. This video is a continuous series of OOP concept. Let us understand the concept without mugging up. Thank you for those who have already subscribed my channel. And if you are new to my channel, consider subscribing and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss upcoming videos. In modern programming, we hear about programming paradigm, that is, about POP concept and OOP concept. In this video, we will have a closer look and let's understand more about programming paradigm. Programming example of OOP and POP, difference between OOP and POP, and the real-time application of OOP and POP languages. In this video, we will cover all these 4 questions. Let us start with the first one. What are programming paradigm? Paradigm can also be termed as method to solve some problem or do some task. Programming paradigm is an approach to solve problems using some programming level languages. It is a way to write codes. It is also about how you write and organize your codes. Now we'll have a look at first programming paradigm, that is procedure-oriented programming or POP. If you write program in POP style, it means you simply write sequential series of executional steps, that is in top to bottom approach. In POP programming, you don't organize program in groups, in different member functions. You don't organize the program, and you don't store in logical pieces of data. You execute program step by step or line by line. POP is a programming which is used to write series of executional lines, and the compiler will read the programs line by line, one after another. The second programming paradigm is object-oriented programming or OOP. If you write program in OOP style, which means you organize your data and logic in objects or in classes, then objects are used to call the member functions. You store your data in properties of objects and store the logics in methods or member functions. So you organize your code in logical entity as in real world. OOP is the concept of writing program for real world entities using class, which is a blueprint of an object, and other characteristics of OOP. To know much about the characteristics of OOP, you can just check the video which I already made on the concepts of OOP, which is provided in the link above. Let us work on a simple programming example to understand difference between POP and OOP. In this example, we are writing a program in POP and OOP style to calculate area of square, rectangle, and triangle. In this program, we have written program in POP style where we written void main in the beginning and the data flows from top to bottom. In this program, we are initiated some variable like A, B, C, and L with some value, and also we are initializing some variables like S, SQR, REC, and TRI to calculate the area of square, area of rectangle, and area of triangle. Later, we are applying a logic, that is to calculate area of square A into A, to calculate area of rectangle L into B, and to calculate area of triangle and later we are displaying the result using cout, area of square equal to sqr, area of rectangle is equal to rec, and area of triangle is equal to tri. In this program, you can check the sequence of numbers, how the computer executes, how the compiler executes program. First, it will take the programs like the variables where we have initialized the value. Then it will calculate using the formula. Then it will display the result. These kind of programmings are known as procedure-oriented programming. Here, the compiler will execute the program line by line. This is one type of paradigm of programming language. The second type of paradigm is using object-oriented concept, that is OOP concept. Using OOP, the same program can be written within the class, outside the class, or using access specifiers, using data members, member functions. Like in the second example of OOP, here we are declaring a class with the name fun overload, nothing but function overloading. Within the private access specifier, we are declaring float as s, which is a simple variable. And within the public access specifier, we are declaring three member functions, that is area double of a, area double of l comma double of b, area double of a comma double of b comma double of c. So these three are the member functions with the same name. First member function will execute or calculate area of square. Second member function with the attributes L and B will calculate area of rectangle, that is length and breadth. And the third member function, double of A, B and C, will calculate area of triangle. Here, all of these are declared within the class with the name fun overload. Then later we have void main member function. For void main member function, we have given an object f, and this is called using the member function. In the first output cout, you can see area of square is equal to f dot area with the value 5. Now this value 5 will be allotted to the first member function with single attribute or single parameter double of a. The value of 5 will multiply twice with the help of a into a member function, and the value will be displayed as 25. Area of square is 25. The second void main function f dot area 2 comma 4, and this will be recognized by the second parameter, that is double L comma double B, and this will be multiplied L into B, and this will return the second value for the second member function and the third member function also as well. So in this type of approach, we are using bottom up approach, where the compiler will start executing the program from void main. Then it'll execute cout area of square. F is nothing but object. First it will see where exactly area with a single parameter is. Then it will go to that particular member function and it will execute. Then later the second and the third as well. So here we can call the member function more than once. Okay, these kind of execution of programs are known as OP concepts, like using OP concept. This is much more better than POP concept, because here we can call the member function as many times as we want. This is fully protected with the help of access specifiers like private, public and protected. And here we can just show the abstract of the class, like only showing the essential features without showing the background details, how the program works. We can call the same member function more than once using function overloading concept with different parameters. We can inherit the program, and we can use polymorphism concepts also. So these kind of programming approach are nothing but object-oriented programming approach. Now let us see what are the difference between POP programming and OOP programming. In POP, programs are divided into small parts called as functions, whereas in OOP, programs are divided into small parts called objects. In POP, importance are given to functions rather than data. That is, in POP, we give much importance to the function. We don't give much importance to the objects. But in OOP, importance is given to data rather than functions. Here, data is much more important than functions. POP follows top-down approach. That is, the data is flowed sequentially from top to bottom. In OOP, we use bottom-up approach. That is, a void main is written at the bottom and it follows bottom-up approach. In POP, data can freely move from one function to another. In OOP, objects can move and communicate with each other through member functions. In POP, we don't have access specifiers. That is, there is no much security in POP. In OOP, we have 3 access specifiers in C++. That is private, public, and protected. Some of the languages or the examples for POP programs are C language, Fortran, Pascal, COBOL, etc. In OOP, we have advanced languages, that is C++, Java, VB.NET, JavaScript, etc. These were the few differences of POP and OOP. Additionally, we have some more differences like OOP follows data abstraction, polymorphism, function overloading, message passing, all those extra features, even that can be added, which we don't have with POP concept. Overall, we can say OOP, that is object-oriented programming, is much more secure than POP. If OOP is much secure than POP, then don't we use POP programs anymore? Nothing like that. We use POP programs also. Let us see now some of the real-time application developed using OOP and POP programs. The application of C language. C language is used to design operating system. It is used to design microcontroller. It is used to design parent languages, assemblers, text editors, networking drives, modern programs. It is also used in database concept. It is used to design some of the other utilities also. Now, if you look at C++ applications, some of the softwares or search engines like Google are designed using C++. Softwares like Adobe Illustrator, Google Chrome browser, Windows, Mac operating system, Macintosh operating system, Mozilla Firefox, MySQL, Microsoft Office, and the latest version of Photoshop. All of these applications, operating systems, search engines are designed using C++, using the advanced features of C++, that is using OOP concept. Now let us look at the conclusion. C is a procedural programming language, while C++ is object-oriented programming language. Also, data is more secure in C++ because C++ offers modifiers or access specifiers to limit their users' access. Finally, C++ has a well-designed exception handling or error handling concept, which makes the debugging process easier than C language. And C++ offers more security features too. So these are the overall conclusions and the differences between POP and OOP. If this video was helpful for you, hit the like button.